this channel a week or so. Brought a full load of diesel with me this morning and was able to get up and get a little drone footage of everything before the wind got up. So it's supposed to be about 30 miles an hour. I don't know. I mean, I noticed one day I took it up when the wind was blowing pretty good and it went to rocking back and forth, and I didn't get very far off. It said high wind warning or something like that, so I brought it back in. I didn't want it wrecking out and then me trying to find it and everything. But we're gonna start knocking down some more of these cedar trees here and pushing them up toward that corner and just kind of work my way around and kind of back up toward that deer feeder and deer stand over there. That little area right there has been taken out of a CRP, so that'll be a spot that I can push some trees to, but there's not very many real close to that. There's one big cottonwood tree on the other side of that deer blind that I may have to push over that away, but I'm just going to keep kind of knocking down some of these trees until they got a skid steer available. And hopefully next week the weather shows it's going to be high 90s, so that's better than the low 100s. So I get it next week, I might start mulching some of them plum thickets up. So anyway, we'll let y'all see a little bit of that, knocking down some of them trees as we work our way around. So talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm going to try the camera there. It's a little lower than I usually put it. We'll see what it looks like. Might get a little different view of some stuff. So. Okay, this is the map that I've got of the whole place. This is the outside edge, and all of these little different deals are the areas that are out of CRP. So what I did, I've got to know where exactly these are. The edges, the north and south sides are pretty obvious. That's the shelter belt. You can see down here, this wide area, it's pretty obvious. And then this area in here is a bunch of heavy trees, and then there's plum thickets all on the outside, which are all grub. So what I had them do, I had them take each of these little spots that tells how many acres there are, and they got numbers on them. I had them download that on my GPS, and when I get over there to them, I'll turn it on and I'll drive around these spots so I'll know when I'm shoving brush to them where I have to put it inside of them, and then I know how close I can get, and I don't have to clear no more than what I'm supposed to say. I don't know how good that's going to show up, but I'll show you on my Garmin what that looks like here in just a minute. Okay, it went away. Okay, right there, that little purple looking spot in the middle is the area that I'm going to next, and when I get over there close, I'll let you look at it, and it'll show a mark over here. Then all I've got to do is drive around it with my dozer, and I'll leave a set of tracks where it's at. So it shows I know where it's at. I'm probably a quarter of a mile from it, so we'll head over that way, and I'll let y'all see what it looks like when I get over. Well, I was bragging on the map that they downloaded me, and I got over here to this spot right here, and it's supposed to be almost an acre, and I can't find it on there, so I just went around it and measured it, and it's right under what it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to follow it using my tracks instead of the GPS. Everything else matched up I could find, but I couldn't find this one on there, so may have had trouble downloading it on there. But anyway, I'm fixing to start cleaning up around some of this and shoving them in this little area right here. I guess I'll have to take that cedar tree out up there by that deer blind and take it and bring it over here. Leave the rest of them, so we'll let y'all see some of that. I gotta knock that big old cottonwood down. I don't know what to do with it. May have to push it over here to this, whichever's closer. But it's gotta go. get no traction in that sand. Get up the tree high enough and below the tree deep enough. I got in the pickup and it says it's 114 degrees. I hope it's not that hot, but it feels like it is when you get out of that bulldozer. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna take my fuel trailer over here where I'm gonna leave it. There's no gates or no fences on this place, and I hate to leave this trailer in here, so especially since I just filled it up. So I emptied a little bit of it in the Dozer, but there's a farm over here a couple miles from here and behind the lock gate and everything and way off the road, so I think it'll be all right over there. That's where I'm going when I finish here. Got to do a little drainage work on the tank. So anyway, I think I've got most of the over half of the tree or half of the acres covered with the trees off. Them trees you see right through there, they're staying there, but now I'm going to be up there in that far corner and starting to work my way toward the road over there. That's basically where all the cedar trees, there's a few more big cottonwoods I'm going to have to dig out, but so far that hadn't been a problem. So anyway, we'll let you see some more of that when we get back out here, start knocking down some more trees, and then I bet sometime next week we'll get the skid steer. I'm kind of anxious to see how that thing will do. So sure got a lot of plum thickets to go through. There's little, I mean, there's some that's 3 foot tall, and there's some that back over there in that corner. I was going through there marking off my line with the Dozer, and I could hardly see across it over the top of them sitting in the Dozer. So there's some pretty good sized ones, but there's quite a few of them to mulch up. And I hope that thing runs cool, or where I can get 6-7 hours a day on it anyway before it gets hot. So anyway, we'll let y'all see some of that when we get back out here the next time, and thanks for watching this channel. Bye. Well, I had to show you what I got. I went over earlier when I was at Dozer. I seen one plum thicket that had some real dark red looking ones on there, and they's about 6 foot tall, just right for me to pick. So I just got back from picking some of them. That ain't quite half a bucket full of them, but I can get some more. But there's that plum thicket there. Now that one on the other side of it still has green ones. Usually this time of year we don't have no wild plums at all, but there's green, there's yellow, there's orange, then they start turning red, and a dark red, and if they're not shiny, they're just right, but everything else finds them by then. The grasshoppers and deer, when they hit the ground, the wild hogs, and eats them and everything else. So it's kind of a first come first serve out here. So but there's plenty of them out here, so there won't be here another couple weeks, there won't be a wild plum standing. So I'm gonna get some of that, and Mrs. D said she might just make some jelly out of them. I hope so, because there ain't nothing better than wild plum jelly. So anyway, that'll get the ball rolling, and I'll get some more day or two when I get back out here and stir around. I may find a little bit better patch, and what I do, I can get some more out of that one down there, but I can't get to them. Them things got thorns on them about that long, but I can make me a trail through there with the bulldozer pretty easy, and I can just walk through there and get what I can get. So anyway, just gonna stop and show you the haul for the day. Bye.